Welcome to Jerry's Coaching Conversations. This week, I wrote a blog post about company culture and high performance and walking the talk. In that blog post on my website, blaisplus.com, I talk about what is culture, specifically in the workplace, the factors that impact it, and how to build and maintain it. And rather than talk about all the elements that are in there, because you can go out to my website and check out that specific blog post, but I wanted to talk about a perfect example of how to build a culture that's in the mainstream media today. And that is, if you're a sports fan at all, you've heard about Deion Sanders and what he's doing at the University of Colorado as the head coach of a team that last year won one game and lost 11. So he's taken over a challenging situation. And if you know about Deion, and if not, a quick history of Deion, he was picked in the first round of the NFL in number 5th player overall. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2011, and he has 2 Super Bowls to his credit over that time. So again, check him out on the internet to see more about it if you're not familiar with it. But I bring him up as a shining example of building a culture. Whether you like what Deion himself or not, I think he's done 2 things that are absolutely critical for building and then maintaining a culture. And the first is sharing your beliefs, being very, very clear as the leader of the organization about what your mission is, what your vision is, what your values are, and what your goals are. And in Deion Sanders' case, it is about winning, winning, winning. And in most sports, especially professional sports, as well as college sports, it is about winning. So he made it very clear, we are here to win. That is what we're trying to do. And then he illustrated what the behaviors are to achieve those goals. And he has been very clear that it's about working hard, we coach hard, and we are very disciplined. And so he has communicated that clearly. He lives it through his behaviors, and he continually reinforces it. So much so that when he took over the team, he told all the team, including the media and anybody who would listen, what his beliefs were and what he expected on behaviors. And to that end, he told all of his players, if you're not on board with that, please enter the portal to exit out of the University of Colorado's program. And believe it or not, there were 50 players that entered the portal that said, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I believe in. So therefore, I can't line up for that. And that's probably the best thing that could have happened for their team, because then he was able to get people into the organization that believed what he believed, wanted to achieve what they wanted to achieve, and wanted to exhibit the behaviors to actually make that happen. So again, whether you love him or not, he's done some really great things to build that culture, and he's off to a great start with 3 wins at the beginning of the season. So my coaching question to you is, if someone asked about your culture, how would you describe your culture? Is it clear what you believe? And do you have the right behaviors? Are you exhibiting the right behaviors all the time to achieve it? And if you're not sure about any of the answers to those questions, what are you going to do about it and when? So as always, I want to thank you for reading my blog, listening to my comments here. And as I say always, be a leader today.